you know?
So there's no name on a lottery ticket? Like your name is not attached to a ticket?
I don't know because I don't really get them, but my husband will just go and I don't think so. You just go by random, you play whatever numbers and they just give you a little thing and it has your numbers on it.
Okay.
I would be terrified.
But there's a unique code on it. But if it were me and I won, I would, you know, say like, I would film myself saying, hi, my name is so-and-so. This is my lottery ticket number.
That's what I mean. So you have to go to those lengths. Like someone could.
There's probably a check and balance.
But like, I mean, yeah, if it's as easy as someone like murdering you for your ticket, they could do that?
I don't think so. I don't think so because they'll have like, usually there'll be like security camera footage where they can confirm that like this person bought this ticket when.
Okay.
I would not trust
they're
it.
pretty safe.
Like you just get
ran off the road. And I think when you claim the ticket, they immediately, or well, I guess that doesn't
put your name into the system.
But like in that guy's situation, it said see attendant. So I'm sure that guy took his name like right away, you know?
I like the story of the guy, this is on Daily Beast, a guy who won $19 million in the California lottery, did a quick pick ticket. And he ended up going broke and robbing banks.
Damn.
How does that happen?
How do you lose $19 million?
He opted for the 20 annual payments after they...
How many million did he win?
He won $19 million, Bill. In the quick pick lottery, 1998. So after IRS gets their sizable cut, he got $684,000 a year for 20 years.
Wow.
Seems reasonable.
20 years later, he was a broke junkie living in a garage who was robbing banks for drug money.
How?
And he robbed 11 of them before he got caught, before the FBI got him.
For the record, though, always do the lump sum. Because then you can take that money and you can invest it, you know?
Well, I think somebody who takes the annuity or whatever, the annual, I think there's a part of them that knows they should not take the lump sum.
Yeah, I mean...
but you can take the lump sum and then tie up that money in, you know, stocks and stuff.
You can't have $19 million in your bank account anyways.
Well, you can have however much money in your bank account you want.
There's limits. You can't have $19 million in one bank account.
What do you mean?
I thought there was only.
I don't know. Maybe
in one bank account you're gonna have like 300,000.
I think you probably have to have like a special bank account.
You have to insured for a certain amount, but you can have more. You don't have to. Well, do you think people have multiple bank accounts to spread their money across? Like if you're Bill Gates, you got $100 billion, and you're just like, all right,
he's like, oh no,
I can't remember all my PIN numbers.
Do you think Bill Gates?
He's got a file. His wallet is a foot thing. It's all ATM cards. He's got an accordion folder with ATM cards in it.
You're going to the ATM and you're just like, oh, I just need $20, and you go in. It's like you have $174 million in your bank account. That's not gonna happen.
You don't put it in a checking account. You put it in a savings account.
It wouldn't matter.
Checking. Oh no, my debit account only has $100 million left.
Yeah.
I gotta remember to use my debit card like 10 times a month so I don't get the fee.
I don't overdraft.
I thought the bank would only allow you to have as much money as they can insure, and that's $300,000. Why would you
then
more into that?
How are people going to? Where are billionaires and millionaires going to store all their money?
They have to bank. I'm guessing at special banks, or they have a special account.
Well, you've got an accountant and things like that. Yeah, you have somebody who deals in those kinds of accounts. But I think you can put however much money I think people that have massive sums of money like that, they deal with a financial advisor and an accountant and things like that.
Yeah.
It's not all liquid. But I think if you wanted to, you probably could. Maybe some banks have caps. I don't know.
You wouldn't be able to get all of it out in like one day. You know what I mean? But
he goes in, a withdrawal slip, $5 million. How would you like that, sir? 20s.
Can you give me some singles in there too?
Yeah. This guy though, who
go to the strip club after this,
won a whole bunch of money. You know, obviously they always talk about the lottery curse.
Oh yeah.
It's like, no, you're just stupid. Plenty of people win the lottery and don't go broke.
True.
He spent wildly on cars, lousy investments, and a lavish lifestyle. Yeah, sounds like a real curse. He gave money to any old friend who turned up. He got divorced. He needed back surgery.
That's a problem, too.
Then he got addicted to
giving
pain
away.
meds.
Friends and family, when they come out of the woodworks to try
imagine getting divorced because you got rich. It means, A, you either already hated your wife.
Yeah.
B, she already hated you and was like, I'm divorcing you and I'm suing for half the money.
Right. Did she get half?
Don't know. But he got hooked on pain meds because he had back surgery. 3 years later, he filed for bankruptcy because they kept withholding lottery payments for his IRS and alimony debts. So you're a multimillionaire and you can't pay your alimony.
Or your IRS bill.
Yeah. And then the apartment complex where he lived went up in smoke, left him destitute and jobless, and that same year, he started robbing banks. He's going to get out in 2020.
Damn.
Or he will publish
now, will his lottery payments come back or no?
No.
Oh.
No, his...
he forfeits all those.
He's got a book that's coming.
What if he wins the lottery again when he gets out?
Right?
I feel like that's a story that could happen.
Mm-hmm.
The odds of winning were 1 in 18 million.
Damn.
And you're that rare.
He was working third shift guarding commercial and residential buildings when he bought his ticket. Imagine that, right?
If I won, I would do good things with it.
Everyone says that.
I'm serving.
I believe you, but everyone says that.
God meant that money for me and me alone. Like,
You think God?
That's
cares
why you're
about
not
what-
going to win.
if y'all were supposed to get the money, y'all would have got the money. God bless me.
Right, but God
Jesus.
helps those who help themselves, is what you believe,
Or
ostensibly.
it's numbers and math.
Or charity starts
God
at home.
has nothing to do
I'm
with
saying
it.
that blessing.
As-
if he gives you that money, it was meant for you.
But right, and probably for you to do good things with. And again, Poundcake, I'm only talking to you since you're the only one of us who's born again and has seen the light and has turned over a new leaf of what I can only assume is generosity and goodwill towards your fellow man.
I'll do some things.
Such as?
The Poundcake School of Arts and Communication.
Please
Are
let
you teaching?
Please
No.
let this kid win the lottery.
Yeah.
Please.
I'm going to be
Let's crowdfund him a lottery. The Poundcake School of the Arts?
The Carlos
I would
Beloza.
be like Biff, like on the with Back to the Future. I would be like the Biff of Cleveland. I would just have.
But Biff is an awful character
Yeah, you want to be a
in
bad
Back
guy?
to the Future.
I'd be the nice one.
He killed George McFly.
The nice Biff?
I just would have my name on
You mean
everything.
Biff Henderson?
And my face on everything. Every bus that would pass, every RTA that would pass, my face.
How is that you doing something nice for other people?
Yeah.
I would have charities and stuff like I would
Such as?
like homeless shelters and LGBT youth centers and stuff. Yeah, all that stuff.
I don't believe
with
that.
your face all over him?
I don't
Yeah.
believe that for a second.
All right.
The Poundcake homeless shelter.
The Poundcake homeless. You would never be associated with something so janky.
Yeah, you don't want people to think you're poor.
You're poor.
They wouldn't need to because I would run it. And it would be like super cool stuff in there, like working microwaves and hot showers.
Working microwaves. You know how a lot of those homeless shelters have old, not working microwaves? My homeless shelter will have working microwaves. Hey,
Everybody
come
Top
gets
of the
their own-
line here.
Come to my homeless shelter. All you need is a pillow and a blanket and some microwavable food.
Everyone would have their own cot. I mean, I would be generous enough to get them a
Marie
cot.
calendars as far as the eye can see. A cot.
You get your own track phone.
Please let him win the lottery or
Good
something.
Lord.
Please.
Cots.
We got him! Cots. Erica's got pots. I got cots. Come down to Poundcake's homeless shelter.
Lifetime supply.